Hello guys and welcome to the beautiful Snowy Kingdom. We are here in the library of the castle and I have some really incredible news for you. I've worked on something that you wouldn't believe. I've actually turned a portion of my base into the Nether. And I will show you what I did in a second, but let me first of all show you what I've also added here to the Snowy Castle. So first of all, I started working on a cartographer table. I've announced that I would start bringing more workstations in here, and we do have workstations now. I've also added a bell here. Wait, why can't activate the bell? Usually, oh, now it worked. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. They're all scared now. Ah, attack! Attack! We are under attack! That's what they must be thinking. Wait, they're escaping. They're running out of this. I pranked them. Look at them, how they are fleeing. I pranked the villagers. This is so fun. But that was strange. Why it didn't work on the first attempt? I was like, press it didn't work. Okay, so I need to... Ah, okay, it must be from the side. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, so this is about the angle. They're still terrified. They're in agony, like, oh, you can... They're all hiding in the bedroom. They're going to the corners. What the heck is happening? Villagers are so weird. So they were hiding in the corner. So I activate the bell and the villagers, they start hiding in the corner. Hey, I'm hiding in the corner. You can't see me. But you can see me. Okay, that's so funny, guys. Really funny. Anyway, so there's a incomplete cartographer room now. With those cartographer working stations. I did fit in some bookshelves here. There I did bring them out a bit because I felt like, nah, that's not enough. There will be a sitting area most likely, or maybe I would actually add another cartographer table. This one here bugged out. I'm leveling him now so I can have like diamond swords and stuff. Oh wow, it's actually so cool because he has like sharpness, knockback, fire aspect. So I actually repaired my sword with this one and everything got one level up. What's really cool. Soon I have sharpness 4. And I had to place this here because he lost the workstation. Like he was at the tower, right, at the gatehouse, and for some reason he abandoned it and he started working here and he never came back. Wait, where is this? Okay, it's downstairs. I've actually made a really huge bedroom somewhere. It was here, I think, right? Yeah, so here's like a large bedroom now. I still need to put some more stuff there, like some decorations, some area where people can sit, maybe some bookshelves in the corner, and some paintings, of course, because that looks so weird, right, without paintings. Here is the... I'm calling it the laboratory, so it's basically the laboratory of the brewers, like the clerics, the brewing stand, and yeah, they are doing some crazy research here. It's like Area 51 in the Snowy Kingdom, basically. And what they're doing is they're researching stuff from the Nether. Those scientists here, I'm just calling the clerics for now scientists. So yeah, here this scientist is checking the warp fungi, if this one has like magical properties, some nether warts. Here's a little nether wart farm as well. Oh, they're all ready, I think, right? Oh yeah, they are ready. They're ready to be harvested. Okay, not all of them, but most of them. The 2 in the back were not ready. Yeah, this one is messing around with the crimson. No, not the crimson. The warped roots and also some... Oh, let me harvest that. I'll also harvest that. You can regrow it. And yeah, this will be full of bookshelves because those scientists, they need to look also into their books and their scripts, right? On how to make those potions. I'm really in love with the sitting area. And let me also show you something that I've added downstairs. I've actually added a working room where there are like stonemasons and toolsmiths and stuff. And what I've decided for the mason here with that stone here. Oh, he took the job. Nice. Okay. I don't have emeralds, but I need some more flower pots. Okay, I will just trade later. So yeah, I've worked with some polished diorite and what do you call this one again? I even forgot the name of that one stone, but those stones, right? No, it was not andesite. Andesite was the gray one. Okay, one is diorite and one is Granite. Okay, that's granite. Now it came back to me. So we have granite and diorite, and they even store it here, what is really cool. We have some freaking cactuses here. I was like, flowers are nice, but hey, let's for once also try something more exotic. So let's go for some cactus. That's their bedroom. It's still not completely finished. Before, this whole area was just one large room, but I felt like, nah, this room is large enough. Let's reduce it by a bit. And here I have like 4 beds now, so we have at least like 12 villagers now in the castle, maybe even more. Here's the kitchen. I've shown this one already. Make sure to also check the previous episodes of the Snowy Kingdom, because there I'm showing way more, and I'm also showing how this kitchen here came to be. Why is this villager still stuck? Let me push him down. I think he's trying to pathfind to the smoker. That means I need to remove the flower pots at the end, maybe. Okay, I'll do that later. But let me show you quickly the gatehouse. I've added there some stuff as well. So when we go up the gatehouse, I decided to actually put a blacksmith up there. Okay, there's like a little area. I will put there some beds. On the other side I already have beds. And here I was also working with some lava, like on the other side. And there's like a grindstone now, a blast furnace. There's a little sitting area. On this side I will go with a red carpet as a table, on the other one the orange, so I can distinguish then, right? And I've done a lot of trading with the villagers. If we go to the other side of the gatehouse, and why is there a freaking zombie? Let me guess, there's some space where the redstone mechanic is, and a zombie just spawned. So here are already 2 beds. There's a sitting area, and it's completely identical to the other one. I just want to get like a lot of villagers so I can level them up and get like those diamond swords, and also like the armor. Those armors I can level them up to. And yeah, this chest area just keeps extending. I should start using some weapon holders so I can distinguish what's in here. Here it's full of iron axes. I did a lot of trading. Like, look at that. I have like almost infinite amount of iron axes. I can cut down so much wood. That's crazy. Here's so much stone still. Like, if I wanted to, I could extend it. And of course we have some lovely blackstone. I love blackstone. It's so great. Like, I want to use this more for decorations. Like, this is a very underrated stone. Like, I see a lot of builds, and very seldom those stones are used. Like, a lot of YouTubers haven't used them much yet. And if you use like the polished blackstone, for example, let me put it down in the corner for a moment. It actually looks so great. Like, imagine you're having a ground, like an entrance somewhere for some kind of maybe church or castle or something. It's actually pretty underrated. I know it's dark and it looks not so bright like the stone bricks, but it has something cool. I think it's also good outdoors if you use this as a path or something, for like a garden. Like, it really looks nice if you have red flowers next to it. I feel like there's a really nice contrast. So it's definitely one of my more liked blocks in the game for builds. It's a really cool one. And what is here? Here I also started with the axes. We got now some magma blocks. I'm not sure if I will use them, but hey, let's see. Let me show you the most special part. Let's go down to the basement. And why is a bee up here? How did you get here, my friend? Okay, so that bee wants to reach the flowers, but there's a window. Oh wow, that's crazy. Did this one escape? So yeah, where the soul lantern is, there it leads to the basement that is now the Nether. You guys will be surprised. This took me like probably like 11 or 12 hours to do this. Okay, here we enter, and I picked the warped wood, like the warped fungi, and turned it into a warped biome, a warped forest. And here's the path that leads to the basement area. And isn't it beautiful? I just look at that. We got like warped trees here, like warped fungi. This is incredible, right? And if we follow this path here, oh, I love that sound that those nether bricks are making. Sounds a bit like metal though. And oh, look at this. This is the well that I created here with some blackstone. And that's why I'm saying blackstone is underrated. I think it actually looks great. It looks like older stone. So if you make like an older castle or something that's older, like a building, Or maybe like a castle in the dark forest. This will look so nice, right? So I love how this water flows down here, and this bee seems thirsty because the bee wants to go to the water. Here I have also huge amounts of nether warts, and they seem ready. I think they are ready, right? Yeah, let me get them. Let's replant them. I actually hate how slow you walk on soul sand. It's so annoying. Oh wow, we got almost a full stack now. And yeah, here's a bee farm. I will show this in a second. Let me just quickly grab the rest so I can get a lot of them for potions, because I will make some underwater breathing potions soon. I want to spend more time underwater. And yeah, I decided to make a bee farm here and also grow some crops. At first I wanted like farmers to be here, villagers, so I can trade with them at the base. But currently I'm using this also for villager breeding, and there's one cool thing I wanted to show you. Like, it's actually quite easy to breed those bees if you have those big flowers and a bone meal farm. If you guys have watched my tutorial with the skeleton XP farm, I've also created one near to the kingdom, and I will show you that in a second. But let's quickly breed some of the bees if they do come out of those hives. Okay, soon I can actually shear them. Let me shear them now while we are already here. Because I need some more hives, because I will make another bee garden outdoors though. Like a really huge one. One that's bigger than the old one. So when are those bees coming out? I want to breed them. They're spending too much time in there. I wish I could smoke them out, but hey, I'm already smoking them out. They just don't come out. Guess we have to wait a moment. This looks so beautiful, right? Like having a nether as your basement, a warped forest, that's crazy. And then this bee farm. And for some reason the nether bricks there, they make the smoke even more obvious. Like, you can really see the smoke so much here. It's way stronger visible. And then again, it's quite dark here, right? Especially the ceiling. But monsters, they can spawn on the dark ceiling. Only the ground is important. You need to light this ground up. That's why I have those torches now. I will make like some lantern holders for like soul lanterns probably soon. I'll work with some, maybe crimson wood, so there's some contrast here. So I'll probably make like crimson wood lantern holders. I think that could look really nice. And why are those bees not coming out? Oh, this one is ready now too. Okay, so there's also one in here. Okay, it seems like those bees, they don't want to come out. I guess I will come back later, otherwise this will take too much time. Yeah, bees, if they are like getting some pollen from the flowers, they actually spend a huge amount of time inside those hives, and as you guys saw earlier, like they will be like yellow when it's ready, and you can either go there with a bottle and get the honey directly, or you go for honeycombs. And with honeycombs you can make new beehives. The reason why I went for honeycombs is because I will make more beehives somewhere else, so yeah, let's come back here later and do some more breeding. I don't have so many bees anyway. I think I have only like 4 or 5 yet here, because I just brought them over here the other day and I didn't do much breeding yet. And one escaped, so maybe it's only 3. Or there's a cat. Oh, it's already night and there's a freaking creeper. Can a creeper actually blow up behind that glass? Like, look at that creeper over there. He's where the opening is of that wall. Why is there a freaking bee? Can I bring this one down somehow? Come follow me. Why are you up there? It's time to go down. Go to your friends. Okay, it worked. I didn't need a lead. Okay, great. I'm pretty sure there are bees because we do hear bee sounds, so they didn't escape all right. Let's just wait. Okay, the next day started and it's time to head to our new skeleton farm. I made like this really cool skeleton farm that I want to show you guys. Just need to quickly store the roses. So let me quickly show you something really incredible. So, do you guys remember from like my previous episode how I discovered this really cool skeleton spawner that is like very near to bedrock but not at bedrock yet? And I actually turned this into a farm. And it's an AFK farm. I can literally just stand there AFK and just get like tons of bone, a lot of arrows and enchanted bows and stuff. Because sometimes those skeletons did also drop like really cool bows, like enchanted ones that will have stuff like power 2 or knockback. And if you actually repair your bows with other enchanted bows, you also get those enchantments. So in no time you can have a really strong bow with like power 4 or 5 and knockback 2 and all that stuff, and flame. So yeah, where's my stone sword? Oh, it's here. So here's the skeleton farm. I'm not gonna break the wall because I don't want to smelt again. I will maybe replace this with some window, but over there's the skeleton farm. I wish I had my silk touch pickaxe, then I could just break the block. Oh yeah, they're already falling. Let's wait for another one. I heard another one is falling through. Takes just a second. Where's the other one coming? Is he stuck? Okay, I'll take care of those. Oh, there he is. Oh, they're already coming back. Nice. And it's very easy to get XP that way as well. And you should check out the tutorial I did to this farm. I uploaded yesterday a tutorial on how to make a skeleton farm, and this is basically the same build like that I'm showing in the tutorial, and it's like one of my most favorite farms, and you can basically just be AFK. And here I made like a little sleeping room. I didn't decorate it yet, and I will make it look better. And if it's night, I just sleep here and the villagers are still safe. And what's so cool about those skeletons, you see sometimes they have like golden armor and stuff. And I already do have some golden armor pieces. And it's cool because you can get like gold nuggets and make them gold ingots. It's very cool. And I have so many arrows. I already have like a full stack, but here look, 64, 37. You don't need to worry about a bow with infinity. You can just get a lot of arrows from here. And you can go for even something like mending on a bow, right? Because you can't have infinity and mending at the same time. Okay, I didn't want to pick up this bow, but it's nice for repairs. Oh, he has an enchanted one. Oh, he didn't drop it. By the way, they just have like a small chance to drop those. So yeah, sometimes you need to take down 10 skeletons with a bow until you get one bow. It's probably like just like a 4 or 5 person drop chance. At least this is how it feels like. It's a really low drop chance. But as you guys can see, we're having such huge amount of drops here, from gold to arrows, and I'm just so in love with that. Let me put this back and let's head back to the snowy castle. And we already leveled up by 1 level, and we were just there for not even a minute, right? Those were just like several seconds. So if you're like AFK farming here for like a half hour, you can reach a considerable level and you can enchant a lot of stuff. Like I will use this farm a lot also for enchanting, because soon I will enchant some more stuff like a diamond armor and things. Like what I want to do is, and this is my plan, I want to level up the smiths, like the blacksmiths, the one for the weapon and the armorer in the snowy castle. And once they are selling diamond pieces, I will make myself a full set of diamond armor. I will not put mending on any of the pieces. I will go for no mending at all. And I will put other enchantments on top, on the diamond armor. And I will trade with those villagers for diamond stuff. And I will repair my diamond armor with diamond armor that I trade with villagers. And then I can infinitely restore my armor. And because I have so many Fletchers and I have like this tree farm, it's very quick. I can quickly show you that. To get emeralds from Fletchers, it's the easiest one to get emeralds from, in my opinion. And farmers are also easy because I have this bee garden, so I can get a really huge amount of crops and trade this also. It's very quickly. Let's cut this tree down and then I'll show you how easy it is. It's actually really quick to regrow those. If you have like 4 or 5 of them, by the time you cut down 2, other 2s are already regrown. So if you farm like for like 1 hour for wood, you can get like multiple stacks of emeralds. The Fletcher is so useful. And you can get like cool stuff from the Fletcher too. Sometimes you get like an enchanted crossbow or bow, an enchanted one. One actually offers power 2 right now, which is not too bad. It's the same bow that I have. And then if you trade it again, you can level up. You can repair your bow that has power 2 with another power 2 bow, and you reach another level. And soon your bow hits like a truck. Okay, let's cut ourselves down. Here we go. Yeah, and those trees you always need to cut them down in a spiral shape like that. Like I prefer, to be honest, the spruce giant trees, like the giant spruce trees, more than the jungle trees, because the jungle trees, they have like branches on the side, so you can't go just in spiral shape like that, because there will always be leaves in the way, and it's way more complicated to cut this down. But what's really important is when you do this with the tree, try to get 4 saplings and place them immediately after, because you want it to regrow quickly, right? So let's break this and let's hope we get 4. Oh, perfect. And this was not even taking long. Any locks missing? Nope. Okay, let's go. Let me quickly show you how easy you can get emeralds from Fletchers. It's the best villager in my opinion to trade with. I've tried a lot in this game. I've tried a lot of methods to get emeralds. You could also go for like a monster farm, like one with zombies, and go for the cleric and just be AFK. So yeah, let me quickly show you how to get rich in a heartbeat. So you do this, another stack. Like just look at that. Like 64 spruce planks will give you 264 sticks, right? And those each time are 2 emeralds. 32 sticks equals 1 emerald. So this is 2 emeralds. Like it's so quick to get emeralds that way. Okay, let's do this for now. This was just 1 tree. Keep that in mind. Okay, and I even have like a special offer because I did so much trading already. So just look at that. This is from 1 tree, guys. And what did I say? 1 tree will be at least like 10. Just look at that. Okay, it's not enough. Just go for this now, it's faster. He's already sold out. And when he's sold out, I have another one. Haha, this is so quick. Okay, now let me show you this. We have 17 emeralds from just 1 giant spruce tree. So imagine you have like a whole farm and you cut down 3-4 trees. You have a full stack of emeralds. And what you do then is, and this is easy if you actually combine this, like the Fletcher with the Blacksmith. Let's see if the Blacksmith is there, because I'm about to buy a lot of axes so I can level this one up to diamond. Okay, it's late, that's why. They are the gathering points. So I'll go to the other one. No problem. Let's quickly sleep and let's do a bit of trading with the weaponsmith. Huh. I love the sounds they're making. Oh yeah, and I could have actually gotten almost 20. I forgot I had like a full stack here as well. Let's convert this to... Nice, here's an armorer. Okay, we have an armorer now here. What is really great. I'm not looking for armorer, I'm looking for the Fletcher that I can still trade with. Where is he? Fletcher, where did you go? Are you the one? Yes, you are the one. Heh, thank you so much. So yeah, I'm sorry. I did a little miscalculation. This was not 17, this is actually 21, because we had like one stank plaque here in the inventory. I completely forgot about that. So 1 tree equals 21 emeralds, like 1 giant spruce tree. So it's really quick, as you guys can see, to get emeralds with this. This is the easiest, in my opinion, villager to trade with. Okay, where's my weaponsmith? Oh, here he is. Ah, now special offer. He went down from 3 emeralds to 1. Okay, that's a nice offer. Really great. But it takes a while to level him up. As you guys can see, this was just like a little jump. So you have to do a lot of tradings. I could also buy a lot of belts, but I doubt that this one will give a huge experience boost to him. Maybe like just a bit like that, maybe. I don't know. And something else that's really important, let me quickly show you that. So we did trade with the villager yesterday, right? Before I went to bed, and he didn't offer this trade anymore. Now if he gets back to the working station, he gets it refilled. So even this one you can trade again. Oh wow, this is almost... Oh, this one is such a high level. And that's the one I talked about earlier, power 2. So yeah, you just wait for 1 day and they can trade with you again. So you can farm for like a half day, trade, then they go to bed. The next day when they wake up, they go to their working station and you can trade again. And then you can farm and you can do like half day cycles, like half day farming and half day trading. But yeah. Anyway guys, that's it for today's episode. If you guys are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content. There will be many more episodes coming out. And I wish everyone a wonderful day. Don't forget to like this video, hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.